these people are definitely not tapped in with today's society, what's going on, what's really more pressing. Because if they did, things would be different. CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Option. I'm back with another video, and to all women. This past Friday, we were notified that the Supreme Court overturned the rights that so many walks of life fought for. It's actually disgusting that old people that have some sense of power choose to hinder your lives. They obviously have no sense in themselves. Like the fact that someone other than yourself can choose to direct you in what you can and cannot do with your body is appalling. The fact that we live in a world where there are more pressing matters to be discussed and corrected, yet is ignored, to cause women more stress, more anxiety, let alone more fear regarding their lives, says a lot about our country. You women are superior, yet they want you to feel inferior. The Supreme Court proved that women's lives do not matter. Anyone else who says otherwise clearly do not appreciate you and all that you offer in this world. If not you, then if not you, who will? Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, for this video and for what I've said thus far, I only actually have one screenshot that I feel like goes best with what I had to share with you. Yeah, you. And before I get into it, let me just say this. So me personally, I stay away from the news. I have been for years now, to be honest with you, just because I personally feel like the news outlets today, they amplify so much negativity in this world. So I'm not really tapped in with the world that we live in, like everything that's going on, that's being talked about. I feel like it's really amplified, and I feel like it's amplified in a way where it's trying to have people in a negative state of mind. There's rarely anything that uplifts people. So me personally, I wouldn't have found out what just happened this past Friday if it wasn't for me going on Twitter and seeing like midday, literally midday. I believe they already had passed this like way early in the morning, but I literally went midday on Twitter and seen Barack Obama tweet something like, we just went back 50 years. And I'm like, what is he talking about? I look at the thread and then I understand what he's talking about. And then I look at the Supreme Court, like council or the judges or whoever's in power. And I'm like, okay, so we just went back 50 years, right, to overturn something. Look how old these people are. I don't know if you've noticed this, but they're really old heads. And in my opinion, they're like, or not even in my opinion, I just like, yo, they're 30, 40 years older than people that are in my age group, making a decision, something that was decided and talked about way back in the past, and now we're going backwards. The people that are in power rather make a decision to go backwards rather than to make an impact for the next 50 years. They'd rather go backwards. Make that make sense. But honestly, when you look at the photos and you look at who's in power, I'm like, oh, makes sense. Where these people are definitely not tapped in with today's society, what's going on, what's really more pressing. Because if they did, things would be different. Like, honestly, all I could really say about what's going on and like these rulings is, yo, if we really wanted something to happen, we would make it happen, but we choose to be on the bullshit. We would rather focus on the bullshit. And my channel is not, my platform that I'm creating is really to uplift and spread positivity, but it's also meant to speak on behalf of people who I feel like don't have an outlet or a way of getting their opinions and their thoughts across. So this video is one of those videos where it's really dedicated to all women, just because you see all those people outside the Supreme Court when they made that passing. Like, I don't know about you, but I've seen a whole lot of photos, a lot of videos of people outraged, in outrage. And the one thing I can think about, and I question, because I don't know, to my recollection, I don't think there's a panel where the public can specifically just talk to the judges. I know that there's a Congress, and it's really all still older people that are politicians that, you know, discuss hours and hours in one room or something. But I'm just talking about the public. You see all those people. I wish there was like a way where we can talk and just ask a question. And the one question I would ask these people, these old heads that are in power, respectfully, would be, yo, if you who passed this overturning this law or whatever, like you deciding to do that, Now, if you were put in a position where your mom, your sister, your daughter, God forbid, was put in a position where they were taken advantage of, was abused, right? Like, what would you do? Are you sitting here or standing, whatever the case may be, if we were talking to, right, face to face? I just want to see their reaction. I want their answer. Would you just allow them to suffer some more, or would you do it in your best ability to take away that suffering right there and then, like any other person would, right? If they were to say no, I would just be like, you know what? It's unfortunate, but we got to keep it pushing. Respectfully, I wouldn't believe it in any way. That's complete cap. I would just say cap. I'd be like cap, 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 cap. So, I don't know. The world that we live in, I've seen a lot of people on the internet will say like, yo, well, you shouldn't be putting yourselves in that situation. Or, a lot of closed-minded responses. Like the perspectives are crazy. So even on this video, like if there's comments that say certain things that you can obviously just say that are like obviously closed-minded, please ignore it. You don't have to entertain it. I really just want this video to be an outlet for all women, all people who are affected by it, who feel disrespected by this ruling. Because it's crazy. It's crazy the world that we live in and what we're choosing to do rather than, again, correcting things that are more pressing in this world that we live in, like for real. Like this country, the Supreme Court, respectfully, in my opinion, I feel like they definitely showed their true colors this past Friday. And I'm just hoping that there's a change in it. And it's crazy. You see all those people outside when they made that ruling, right? When they overturned it. You would think that they'd be like, oh, wait, maybe we did something wrong. Or maybe we should think about this again. Like, give it another thought. Nope. And this is why I'm making this video today, which is Monday, because this happened on Friday. And this all came out, like my spiel that I gave you, like I said. This is what came out naturally right in that moment, what I felt. But I just wanted to give it a few days. I talked to my cousins. I talked to people about this situation. And yeah, I have not met one person who's like, yo, yeah, that was a perfect idea. That was a perfect decision. Like, we made the right call right there. Like, not one person said that. So, I know I'm not crazy. You feel me? I know I'm not like tripping about what I feel and what I had to share with y'all. But yeah, the world that we live in is crazy. And this is just a video to, show love and to appreciate all women and to say like, yo, you are more than just whatever they are trying to portray you as. Shout out to all the companies. I've seen a lot of companies that are like, yo, if you work for us and you're in a position where you need to, take care of your situation, we will love to, share some travel expenses or like take care of your travel expenses and get you to a place where you are able to do it legally and take care and just, like, I don't know. So shout out to those companies. I hope that's true. I hope you guys are really standing on your word because I don't know how many states are actually, I really didn't do so much research in terms of what states are for it, but I'm sure it's very obvious certain states that are about that kind of lifestyle and that are on that type of timing. But yeah, we just got to do better, bruh. Like we got to do better, bruh. Like they need to do better. There needs to be something going on where we focus on today, what's really mattering today, and make an impact for the next generation, for the youth. Like, I swear, aren't we supposed to take care of the youth? Like, in a sense, why are we still stuck on these old people? Like, I've just heard so many old people around me say, like, the youth take care of the older people. Yet the older people are the ones trying to literally direct the youth and the next generation. Like, it makes no sense. As if you guys are gods, as if you guys were the creators of human life, as if you know it all, which you definitely don't. You definitely don't. Everybody can learn something on a daily basis. It doesn't matter what age you're at. So that's just all cap. Anyways, let me just get into this screenshot, all right? That I feel like go best what I had to share with you. Yeah, you in the first one. the only one for this video, says this: a lot of women gotta understand who they are and what they are capable of. Don't feel sorry for yourself for everything you go through on a daily basis, because y'all was built for it. Everybody on earth came from a woman. Y'all are the superior success too, but it says superior sex, and the world revolve around y'all. So y'all shouldn't let a dude tell y'all who y'all is regardless of the circumstances. I'm gonna say that one more time. A lot of women gotta understand who they are and what they are capable of. Don't feel sorry for yourself for everything you go through on a daily basis, because y'all was built for it. Everybody on earth came from a woman. Y'all are the superior sex, and the world revolve around y'all. So y'all shouldn't let a dude tell y'all who y'all is regardless of the circumstances. That's facts. The fact that we have people really dictating what another human being should do with their body and what they can or can't do. Like earlier I was thinking to myself, well, this is beyond humanity, but honestly it's below humanity. It's something else. It's far from being human. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. It kind of just makes you think, like, what exactly is this world coming down to? Like, what's really our purpose? What are we working towards? And this is also another reason why I'm making this video today, because it's like, I just wanted to give, a few days go by. And I feel like the world that we live in and how things operate, we just brush things by. Like, everyone is outraged for like a day or something, but it's, I say that because it's like, this is not something that I feel like is going to be talked about as much anymore. I feel like today's Monday, right? So it's a new week. We're on to other things. Like, I feel like that's how the higher power and the higher ups really just brush things off. It's like, okay, it's that one day where it's protest, whatever. But in actuality, this is something that needs to be talked about, discussed, and figured out right there and then, because we just went backwards, really. We didn't go forward at all. So here's just me making a video. Hopefully it's an outlet or something that, anyone can just come up on and just say what they feel, their perspective. I'd love to just see the comments. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments, a lot of just discussion in the time coming. And I'm excited to just learn. Also, I love to learn different perspectives and what women actually have to say. So let me know. Anyways, that's pretty much it that I felt like sharing with y'all. It's your boy CEO Hoption. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Stay up, stay blessed. If not you, then. If not you, who will. Reality is what you do next. All right. Peace. Love y'all.